I had a mental breakdown earlier today. Hi! I'm really excited for this video. Today I'm going to be listening to 5 Seconds Flat by Lizzy McAlpine for the first time. So I've had this album on my radar for a while now and have really wanted to check it out, but I just haven't had time. And then back in December, someone commented asking me to react to it, and so it was kind of like brought to my mind again. But I was working on so many other videos and other albums that I felt like I didn't have time. So I thought to myself, you know what, I'm gonna listen to one song off this album on my own, and if I connect with it, I will react to the album, and if I don't connect to it, I'll hold off and wait. So I actually went and listened to the song Ceilings just by myself. I was laying on the couch and I listened to it. And to be honest with you, I did not connect to it the first time that I listened to it. And so I decided to hold off because I was like, you know, I don't want to film something that I'm not going to connect to. And then the other night, I was actually cleaning my kitchen and had my computer playing Spotify in the other room, and this song started playing, and it took me about 2 seconds before I physically turned around and went to look at what song was playing, because I absolutely loved the sound of it. And every single time I've listened to it since then, I have loved it even more with every single listen. So I am really, really excited to see what else this album has in store. I have very, very much been in my sad girl vibes lately and in the mood to listen to more emotional music, so I'm really, again, excited, kind of hoping it's gonna be sad and I can kind of purge my emotions to it. There's actually a Phineas collab too, which I'm really excited about because I like Phineas a lot. I also did want to mention the first time I heard her voice, I was shocked at how similar to Phoebe Bridgers she sounds to me. It's kind of freaky. Like when Ceilings came on the other day, I thought it was a Phoebe Bridgers song. I wanted this to be a little bit more chill and cozy tonight, so I'm not going to be using my AirPods. I'm just going to listen on my laptop. Yeah, a little bit more laid back. I hope that's okay. But without further ado, let's get into the first track. It is called Doomsday. Great title to start the album with, but honestly, it feels kind of right to me.
Pull the plug in September.
The plug?
I don't wanna die in June.
Good. Wait, have I heard this? That lyric kind of rings a bell. Can we talk about how she's starting the album saying she doesn't want to die and to pull the plug?
Okay.
I'm actually gonna restart that.
I don't wanna die in June. I'd like to start planning my funeral.
Why? I wanted this to be sad, but I did not want it to be this sad. So, okay. But I'm loving the vocals and the guitar on this already. This is just gorgeous, the way that she hit those low notes.
Pull the plug, make it painless. I don't want a violent end.
I am obsessed with those low notes.
I bleed myself dry for you over and over again.
The lyrics on this are stunning. I mean, she said, I bleed myself for you over and over again. So it sounds like it's about a relationship and she's almost killing herself for this person. I don't know, like there's something really sad and dark going on, but at the same time, I really like this. I really like the sound of this. I love her vocals on this song. Strings.
Doomsday is close at hand. I'll book the marching band to play as you speak.
I love the drums.
I'd like to plan out my part in this, but you're such a narcissist. You'll probably do it next week. Why would I? It's only the death of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt that? I don't know. I actually just got chills. This just feels like a very masterfully written song. I mean, the way that she just took out all the production in that moment that she said, it's just the death of me. The way that it all just cut out and you really, like, that came through even clearer. The lyrics, the sound, the strings are beautiful. The acoustic guitar, the percussion. I love the drums that are happening. And there was like almost a build of the drums. Again, like a build and then a drop off. Her voice is really It's good. It's just really good. This very much reminds me of like Gracie Abrams, Conan Gray, Olivia Rodrigo, that whole type of vibe that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I love all of those artists. Like this sad but so beautiful and poetic writing that just really cuts to your core. Like obviously when she cut that out and was like, it's the death of me, it's like you feel that in your bones. Ooh, this is like a masterpiece.
Only the death of me.
Like it's only the death of me, it's fine. I asked for sadness.
I don't wanna die too soon. I think I'll hang on till the chaos is through.
What? The production of this song too is insane to me. Like the way that she just really stripped it back for that one section, and then I don't know what sound effect that was that she brought in, but that was crazy. Like whoever produced this song really knows what they're doing. There's so much intention clearly that has been put into it. It's not just like they slapped a song together, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, ooh, I really like this.
You're such a narcissist.
For some reason, my favorite part of the song is when she says, "You're such a narcissist." I don't know why, I just love the delivery of that line, and yeah, I don't know, I just like it. I like the melody there. Why is that my favorite line? I should probably be concerned.
It's only the death of me. Was so quiet, no friends and family allowed.
Why?
Only my murderer, you and the priest who told you to go to hell.
What?
Married you if you'd have stuck around.
I'm sorry to pause because I know it's like building and it's this incredible bridge, but I really thought this was about to be a song about a near-death experience, but it's actually about a relationship, which is a great metaphor, but it's just funny because I really thought it was maybe talking about like a near-death experience she had or something where she was in a coma. Apparently not about a coma, but that's totally fine.
More free than I have in years.
Is it going back to the acoustic?
6 feet in the ground.
It just gets more and more like...
I did it on Halloween.
Not Halloween.
It's only the death of me.
I loved everything about that song. I feel like that was a very well-made song that was super intentional in every way. The lyrics were gorgeous. The production stands out. The way that she sings things is just really captivating too. Like every line, you're kind of hanging on her every word, wondering what she's gonna say next. That's a masterpiece of a song. And I'm not surprised because Ceilings, I would also categorize as not just like a good song, but a masterpiece of a song. So, already added it to my playlist. I'm excited. The next one is an Ego Thing. And this is gonna be a little bit of a savage album, it sounds like, which is totally fine with me. A little bit of sad, a little bit of savage, a little bit of sassy.
Guns drawn.
What? Guns drawn. Okay, I was not expecting this imagery right away of like a battlefield and like fighting for your life.
It's a battle over something stupid. They're all the rage right now.
No. She did the percussion. I'm sorry, I cannot handle that transition that she just did into the percussion. I'm just gonna replay it for you because I really need to highlight this.
They're all the rage right now. You don't know the truth. It's
Synth?
I was trying to be honest. You don't make that easy to do. It's not that important.
Whoa.
So got angry and said some angry words.
This is not what I was expecting after the last two songs that I've heard. I was definitely not expecting this production. But again, it really feels so intentional to me. Like there's something about the sound of this. It just really feels masterfully written. I do wonder if was this produced by Phineas? Who produced 5 Seconds Flat album? It was definitely Phineas. Oh, it was not Phineas. Okay. Okay, it was not Phineas. It was Philip Etherington. Okay, shout out to Philip Etherington. Incredible production on this. I really love this. And that's really all I have to say right now.
It's not that I hate you, I hate that it hurt.
No, get out with the harmonies. That is what I can't do right now, is harmonies. That's what's gonna put me over the edge right now.
I can't do anything more.
I love this falsetto.
Sharp knife, loaded gun. There are two ways we can do this. I know which would be more fun.
That is one of my favorite things I've heard in a while. That whole transition into the second verse was insane. I'm actually just gonna replay it.
It's not that I hate you, I hate that it hurt. I can't do anything more. Sharp knife, loaded gun.
That whole transition into the second verse is one of the best things I've ever heard. I mean, what, from the falsetto to the mm-ums to the percussion coming in and it just flowing so seamlessly back into the second verse, like, oh, we're back to the verses and you don't even realize. Again, okay, I gotta stop talking about the production because I'm gonna say it like 12,000 times, but
Be more fun. I won't go first.
I'm bopping a little bit. I did not expect that.
Pretty sure that it's an ego thing, but I can't stand the compromise. You got angry and said some angry words.
I love the melodies here. It's not that I hate you, I hate that it hurt. All the melodies in this chorus section, I think it is, are one of my favorite parts of this song as well. I swear the percussion on this album. Who would have thought?
This is what I get. I swear I won't be honest anymore.
Ooh, that was a cool outro too with that. Yeah. I loved that one too. I feel like the first bit of the song, I was just feeling it out because it was very different in terms of the sound. But once it hit like, I think the first chorus going into the second verse, I was just obsessed from then on out. Literally transitioned into the second verse. I'm not gonna shut up about it because that was just, honest to God, like one of the coolest transitions I've ever heard. Yeah, I was not expecting to be this taken out by the production itself. Nails on the floor and soot on my tongue. I don't know his name, but I still taste the rum. That imagery, that emotion, that beautiful songwriting. Nothing there but skin. Skeletons crawl on the ceiling. Very specific imagery too, like words that immediately like cut to your soul when you hear them. Him and his aftershave hit like a drug. Oh, I'm reading the lyrics to the next song. I'm so dumb. Okay, I'm sorry. I was reading the lyrics to the next song. I was like, wow, I don't remember her saying that in this song, but you know, sometimes I miss things. Okay, wow. But this one had some like battle imagery that was really interesting and definitely not what I expected. Guns drawn, slow down. It's a battle over something stupid. It sounds like they got into a fight. She feels frustrated that she has to compromise and frustrated that their words are hurting her so deeply. It's a beautiful song. I loved it. The next one is Erase Me featuring Jacob Collier. I've heard of him, but I don't know his music. Acoustic again. I have a feeling I'm gonna be learning these songs on guitar in the next few days.
Why am I away?
I don't know.
Nails on the floor and soot on my tongue, but I still taste the rum.
This already has potential to be my favorite because of the way she started the song with those vocals. That was just absolutely stunning. I kind of want to listen to it again, but I feel like if I keep going back, we're never going to get through this album.
Skeletons crawl on the ceiling, they know that him and his aftershave hit like a drug.
That's so beautiful when it goes into the harmonies. Get out with the harmonies.
In and out of lost, now you're fading. Who will erase me?
Ooh. The transition. The transitions on this album, I feel like I'm going to be mentioning a lot. That transition was really cool too, where it like picked up. Another very unexpected transition. You know, those are often the most interesting. That chorus was really pretty too. Now you're fading and I wonder who will erase me. Hello. Every twist of this music so far has almost been very unexpected to me. Like, obviously I couldn't have predicted that production that just came in. I really don't know what that was, so don't ask me. And then it's going back to the stripped down now.
You're fading, but he feels like you in between. I've said too much, in and out of wanting less. Now you're fading.
She keeps taking out, I'm sorry, whoever produced this keeps taking out the production and bringing it back in. And that's getting me too. I mean, if you know me, you know, those kind of changes always get me. This one, all of these so far are really good. That was so cute. Loved that one too. The next one is Called You Again. Girl, don't call him. It's like immediately just kind of, it feels good. It's this very peaceful, calming vibe that I needed.
I called you again.
That's so cute.
Honestly, I never really loved you that bad.
The production's so hoppy.
If I don't love you, then why did I call you again?
I really love the guitar in the background of this song. It's very like hoppy and kind of boppy, but over top of it is just, again, the really pretty, the prettiness. Not strings again.
That should be the end of it. So I'll make my bed and sleep alone.
This part of the song is definitely my favorite part, where it's just exploding and there's the converging of the lyrics and like the layers and the harmonies. And if you know me, you know I love converging harmonies, converging lyrics and melodies, and like when it all kind of comes together in that way. I'm telling you, the percussion, there's something in there. Strings.
I don't know why. All I do is hurt you. All I do is cause you pain.
Great. This is going great with the lyrics. This is kind of what I asked for. Yeah. I liked that one. It definitely was not the one that I connected the most with as far as the first half of the song, but I would say I connected more with the second half of the song. It started really cute though. I actually liked the whole song, but my favorite aspect was the second half of the song. That one was interesting because it started really cute, like with the vocals and the hoppy little like guitar in the background, and then when it just like exploded into the strings and everything was really coming together into this beautiful moment. The percussion, the production is really standing out on this album more than I expected it would. I just did not expect to be talking about production. I just didn't. I expected to be talking about other things, but I'm talking about all the things. The next one, All My Ghosts. So there's a lot of themes of like sadness and destruction and chaos, and that's good. That's what I wanted. Oh, this guitar, yes.
You got a Slurpee for free. I caught you looking at me in the 7-Eleven under fluorescent lights.
Oh, I love this one. No, this is already my favorite one out of all of them that I've heard. I actually am gonna restart it. I don't care.
In the 7-Eleven under fluorescent lights.
If this is not my number one favorite.
Comfy silence for Footsteps down familiar sidewalk.
This is immediately my favorite for multiple reasons. The first is the guitar in the background. I just love the sound of that. It's like almost this dark guitar, and then the melodies over top are absolutely gorgeous. I love also the specific songwriting, like the Slurpee and the 7-Eleven. Like, she's really painting the scene. We walked in comfy silence, footsteps down familiar sidewalk. I love those two lines.
All my ghosts are with me. I know you feel them too.
Like, do you hear the additions in the production? It's just insane.
Riding shotgun next to your free Slurpee. I spilled mac and cheese on my pants and thought about kissing you underneath kitchen lights.
No! I'm obsessed. Like, every direction this song is taking is like just perfect in my eyes. Like the way that she completely changed the sound just now. And that's why I had to physically get up, because I can't do this right now. Just, this is my song.
That's true. I can see it now. The wedding of the year.
The way that the production is stopping and starting to is so cool to me. This is one of those songs where it feels like every decision she's granting my wishes as the song goes on.
When all my ghosts disappear, I can see it crystal clear. Another fluorescent lights.
I love that it's going back to this, because this is another part of the song that I love.
All my ghosts. Fuck yeah.
Sorry, my camera just shook, but yeah. I adored that song. Every decision that she made in that song was just something that I really, really connected to. My wishes were being granted. You know, Lizzy McAlpine is my genie. Yeah. The production of this album is insane to me. I just did not expect it to be this strong. I don't know why, like, I made that assumption. I really had no basis for that. I mean, the production of Ceilings is so masterful to me. So I don't know why I went in with such a bias. The really specific songwriting, it felt super comforting. Like, this whole album feels like very comforting to me, and the sound of it. It may be talking about sad things at times, but you know, it has that very peaceful, calming, atmospheric sound that makes you forget that you're listening to sad music. The next one is called Reckless Driving. Great. Featuring Ben Kessler, who I'm not familiar with.
I didn't mean to kiss you.
Right in.
I mean, I did, but I didn't think it'd go this far.
Why is it so cute?
Now you can't focus on the road when I'm in your car.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Now we're going 100. Your hands aren't on the wheel, 'cause you're just staring at me like you're not convinced that I am real.
This is so like Conan Gray to me. I love Conan Gray. He always does lyrics like this that are very like daydreamy. They almost sound like they're describing a fantasy experience rather than an actual one. I guess this could be a real experience, but at the same time, if it is real, I'm kind of concerned about the safety of the people in the car, but I do feel like it might be one of those songs that's kind of a fantasy. Everyone wants to be the reason that someone can't keep their eyes on the road. Not literally, but in theory, like in the metaphor of love. You want to be that person that, you know, if your partner was looking over at you, you would just steal their attention. Yeah, let's, you know, do not try this at home, kids.
But then it's over in a second. Crashed the car into the tree.
Why?
You'd rather die than take your eyes off me. I don't love you like.
What is up with these dark lyrics? I just did not see that coming. Love
I
that.
don't love you like that.
I love that.
Can I tell you all the time to keep your eyes on the road? You're a reckless driver, and one day it'll kill us if I don't let go.
Okay, so this is kind of feeling like a metaphor for not only their relationship being super cute, super strong to where he can't keep his eyes on the road because she's there, but also it feels like a metaphor for them heading toward a potential breakup. Just based on the fact that they like crashed the car, I feel like that could be a metaphor for their relationship crashing and burning. But I love the sound of this one too. I mean, I'm really, really enjoying this album so far. I love that little transition. And the feature's now here. So, hello, feature. I feel like he's gonna tell the side of the story of the guy, right?
I don't know how to tell you that I feel safe when you say shotgun. Never felt this way with no one.
It's cute.
I get lost just for this moment.
It's the falsetto for me.
Guess I gotta keep your eyes on me.
I like that. I like that this is a collab. I think it works well with the storyline. I like collabs that feel like they have some sort of purpose. And this one, it feels like, you know, they're telling both sides of the story. So I think that's a creative way to like tell the story that the song is portraying.
Don't wanna scrape you off the pavement. I can't be your savior.
Yikes.
I see the crowd's reaction. I don't wanna be here when you kill us both.
Why?
I'm a reckless driver. I tell you all the time. You tell me keep your eyes on me.
This.
You love me like that. You love me like that.
This is really cool too because obviously like their voices are colliding, and I feel like that could also be a metaphor for kind of a collision on the road. Like they're talking about an accident and then all of a sudden their voices are colliding and it's building up to this moment. It feels like the production of the song is matching the meaning of the song. And when that is the case, I cannot handle it. I think it is so genius. I just think, again, this is a very like well-crafted song, a very masterful song. This whole album so far has felt really perfect to me, to be honest with you. I also just love the sound of this, the converging. That song is a masterpiece and probably one of my favorites. The sound of it told the same story that the lyrics did. Like they were colliding, they were getting in an accident maybe, and then everything just stopped abruptly. The next one is Weird, featuring Laura Elliott, who I'm also not familiar with.
I've been having strange dreams, seeing
Me too.
ghosts as I sit and watch it melt around me.
I have very, very weird dreams. I'm not gonna lie. I often like text my friends about them and tell them about them because you would not believe some of the things that I've seen.
Where the houses all can talk, and I don't mind the creaky floors. I feel wasted and I'm sure that you'll kiss me anyway. Just the thing to do. Maybe I'm weird.
The vocals on this one and the strings are the parts that are standing out the most to me. I am being taken out song by song with the production. As the story is unfolding, the production is highlighting everything that's occurring in the story. And I just think that is insanely genius on a level of like songwriting genius that I really cannot comprehend. You know when you're reading a book to children and you do all the voices of the characters as you say it to make it more interesting? That's what the production of this album feels like it's doing for the lyrics. You know, you can have great lyrics and you can have some production in the background that like, it's fine, but it's not highlighting the lyrics and it's not really elevating the lyrics. And it feels like the production in the background of every single one of these songs has served to elevate the story being told. I've never seen it done like this. Not sure how I feel about this one altogether, but
Quietly, I roam the halls.
oh, it's a feature.
Suddenly, I'm 10 feet tall, getting close, hoping it was just.
It's kind of a haunting sound. It sounds like, I don't know, a very high pitched, like, it's giving me like theremin energy. If you don't know, that's like an instrument that has a very like high pitch, kind of a creepy, spooky sound, and that's giving me This is giving me that. Again, this song is called Weird, and it feels like the production is, you know, it's a little bit weird. That was definitely the one that I connected to the least so far. It was definitely my least favorite so far. But I appreciated certain things about it. But the next one is Ceilings, and I think this song is such a stunning masterpiece. It starts, immediately it has this really calming, peaceful vibe. I was playing this the other night in my house. I had like all the lights off and it was nighttime. It was just like, it was a vibe and a half because this song is so peaceful and calming to me. When you pair that with like having the lights off, it's just such a vibe.
Ceilings, plaster. Can't you just make it move faster? Lovely to be sitting here with you. It's raining.
The harmonies.
Harder.
So it starts and it sounds like a very romantic song. They're just kind of sharing life together. They're getting rained on. But then what happens with the lyrics later is really interesting to me, and we'll get into it once it goes to that point.
You kiss me in your car and it feels like the start of a movie I've seen before.
So one of my favorite elements of this song is, of course, the strings. If you know me, I love strings, and the strings on this song are so endlessly beautiful. They just swell up in this really gorgeous way when the chorus ends. Going back to the lyrics, she mentions like, you know, you kiss me in the car, it feels like a movie. This just feels like a very dreamy song, both again in the sound and the lyrics. It again feels like one of those songs where the production is matching the energy that the story is bringing. I do think this will remain a favorite for me, but I'm excited. The second half of the song is my favorite part, so.
Touch me like nobody else does. Lovely to sit between comfort and chaos.
That is one of my favorite lines on this song. Lovely to sit between comfort and chaos. I don't know why. I just think it is such a good way to depict what she is talking about in the song. And there's so many different ways you could interpret that line. On one hand, it could be comfort of being with you, but the chaos of wondering if we're gonna end up continuing to date or we're gonna break up. It could also mean sitting in between the comfort of someone that you love and the chaos of the world around you. Pay attention to this bridge, because this is where I think it changes up a little bit.
But it's over. Then you're driving me home. Movie I've seen before, but it's not real. And you don't exist. And I can't recall the last time I was kissed.
So she's continuing to paint this really romantic, dreamy scene, but then she says, but it's not real and you don't exist and I can't recall the last time I was kissed. And this is where, in my opinion, in my interpretation of the song, that could definitely be wrong, I feel like that means that the entire song prior to this line was a complete daydream fantasy that she made up in her head. If that is the right interpretation, I just think this song is so genius. It's so multi-leveled. Like, there's just so much going on in this song. It is so layered with intention and masterful songwriting beyond what I can express. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this song. If this is not one of the ones at the top, I will be surprised.
Feels like the end of a movie I've seen before.
Yeah, and then she says, it feels like the end of a movie I've seen before. So she switches up the story at the end of the song. To me, her voice really sounds like Phoebe Bridgers, especially on that song. But the next one is called What a Shame. I don't know why, but I've been the most curious about this one. At this point, I'm just adding them all to my playlist. I'm not kidding. A little bit different.
I don't want to take my mind off you.
Love this already.
Please take me home and kiss me slow and do anything you want to.
It's another really dreamy one. I love this.
She's got you under lock and chain. Too late to let her down. What a shame it would be if you left her now.
it coming.
I don't wanna.
There's so many moments throughout her music that the production starts and stops, or she ends a line in a really abrupt way, and I love all those little moments. Even the little moments in her music are just beautiful. This is just really, I love this album. Okay. Again, okay. Overall, definitely not one that I connected the most with. I did like it, but I would say the second half of the song, I was kind of ready for it to go to the next song. And that has only happened one other time on this album, and that was with Weird. I really liked the first half of the song, I would say, more than the second half. The next one is Firearm. Okay, potentially going back to kind of the darker imagery here. I like that.
I get high out the window.
Why?
And I don't tell my mom.
Setting the
I mix
scene.
you with my vodka.
What?
There's a hole in my heart and I can't find the bullet. But you sleep with a firearm. I should have pulled it on you.
Oh, this is really pretty.
I get drunk with my friends.
Harmonies. Oh, the ooze. This is really simplistically beautiful. There is some layering with like the harmonies and everything, but it feels very simplistically beautiful. I do really like this one so far. I know it's been like 2 seconds. What a shame. I can see it all. Wait. Okay. So she brought back the line from a different song. Okay.
'Cause I like to act like I really don't care.
I love that pre-chorus.
What a shame that I put up with you.
What a shame. Yeah.
What a joke, was it all just an act? I hate that it took me so long to react. You lied to me. What a fucked up reality show. You had me convinced. You lied to me.
Not me just having finished saying how simplistically beautiful this song is. What in the Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish is going on right now? That switch up, would never have seen it coming in a million years. I mean, at the same time, I feel like this album keeps throwing me in unexpected directions, so maybe I should have expected the unexpected. But I love this part. This has potential now to be one of my favorites because of this second part of the song. I mean, I enjoyed the first part as well, but I needed this. I needed this explosion. Yeah, I love this. This is giving me Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. Like, it just is. It started so beautiful and simple and just storytelling, and then now it's exploding into this whole thing, and the emotion of the song changes, and it just changes the whole atmosphere, and then it goes back.
I don't feel like talking.
We've all been there.
But you sleep with a firearm. I should have pulled it. Don't have the energy to.
I love that it went back to the stripped down part. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. Up there with All My Ghosts, Reckless Driving, Ceilings, Doomsday. Those are my favorites right now. The next one is Hate to Be Lame. This is a feature with Phineas, who is, if you don't know, a very talented songwriter. I have a lot of respect for everything that he's done. I actually do have a Phineas reaction up on my channel. I reacted to Optimist. I think it was a couple years ago.
It's always on the tip of my tongue. I read an article on the internet, told me that that's how you know you're falling in love. Don't hate to be lame, but I might love you.
Oh, that's cute.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Hey,
I stop
Phineas.
myself from start the right time or something dumb, but they're right back where we started from.
I love their voices together, which is not surprising to me because Phineas has a gorgeous tone to his voice. And every time he's on a feature or anything, I feel like he really brings something to the song. Love her voice as well. I mean, it's just beautiful. So them together is just, it's beautiful. I also thought that was a cute lyric, like, hate to be lame, but I love you, you know. You want to tell someone you love them, but you feel a little bit vulnerable and like you're leaving yourself open.
Maybe my mistakes are the reason that I made it back to you in time. Some butterfly effect. What if we never met? What if the stars never aligned? Hate to admit, but it might be true.
That was pretty. I feel like I'm definitely going to need to process that one a bit further because it wasn't initially a favorite, but I don't know. It's one that I just feel like I'm going to need to listen to a few more times. But yeah, I loved their voices together. I really enjoyed Phineas's part as well. The next one is Nobody Likes a Secret, which is true.
I hold my anger in my stomach.
Same.
I'm starting to have side effects from hating you this much.
I love this already.
Just a quote in a magazine where you said you only dated me for fun.
Quote in a magazine? Did she date someone famous?
The gist of it was how you never loved me.
This is beautiful.
Only in it for the sex.
Oh. Who wronged her?
How you can say that and be proud you were in deeper than that.
This is just beautiful. I'm being taken on a journey.
Nobody likes a secret.
I love the production of this one with the acoustic guitar. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorites as well. This is just, again, so simplistically beautiful. I'm just now seeing it's one of the shorter ones. It's like under 2 minutes, so it could be kind of like an interlude vibe. Kind of a more like, I don't know, almost introspective feeling to that song. To be honest, I didn't register all of the lyrics. I followed some of them, but I don't know, it just felt very introspective, very gorgeous. It was just so beautiful, really peaceful to listen to. All she needs is like the acoustic guitar and her voice. That is really all she needs to like make an impact. The next one is Chemtrails. If you know me, I'm of course thinking about Lana Del Rey and Chemtrails Over the Country Club.
I see chemtrails in the sky, but I don't see the plane.
This is so pretty.
What the hell? 'Cause I play with my food, and then someone else takes it away.
God, this is so pretty. I love the production of this one. This is another really just simply beautiful one. There's not a ton of bells and whistles, at least not yet. I mean, you never know. After Firearm, I don't trust her. But, you know, it's just very, very simplistic and stunning. I almost love the songs the most that just kind of have the more stripped back, like acoustic guitar and her voice. It's giving me Guitar Songs by Billie Eilish. That whole feeling where like it's a guitar and it's a sad lyric and it's a beautiful vocal and that's really all you need.
I still listen to that band that you showed me last April.
The specific songwriting.
It's so hard to believe, but right now I feel stable.
It's hard to believe, yeah, when you feel stable.
What a shame, I had a chance and I missed it.
It sounds like this song is kind of about the effects after the fact, looking back and everything's different, but you don't know how you got there. I'm not entirely sure, but that's just kind of the feeling that I'm getting, and if that's the case, I think that's extremely relatable. I would say a lot recently I've had this feeling of like looking back on my life and just wondering how I got here in certain areas, and not in a bad way necessarily, but just thinking and reflecting, and this feels like a very reflective song.
Hear that song, and I hate to admit it, but I miss it, I do. I miss you.
love the piano. It's just so simple.
I play with my food and then I throw it away.
It's a repeat of the same lyrics, but it's even more stripped back.
I have to grow up this way. When I shout, it feels like no one hears it.
It's like she's getting even more introspective as the song continues.
Here is Elizabeth eating a big snack after being
I miss you.
Oh.
Say good night.
Oh, that's cute. I loved that one. It got more and more stripped down as it went throughout the song, which was really interesting to me because, again, going back to my theory that the production of this album is very, very intentional, I feel like she was stripping it back to kind of give it this impression that it was getting more and more raw and introspective and emotional as it went throughout the song, and I just think that it was stunning. We're on the last track of this album, and it is called Orange Show Speedway. What a title to end on. I'm not really sure what that is, but you know.
Every guy at this festival has you in their eyes. I never think about it too much, but I'm thinking tonight.
Me too.
Your name isn't spoken, but I'm speaking it. And I don't know why it happened, but it happened like this. My best friends are with me and I feel okay. Last time I was here, you were with me. I fell in love at the Orange Show Speedway.
I did not see a bop coming. I really thought we were gonna end on a more quiet, introspective note, especially after the last couple tracks. I just did not see this one being almost the boppiest of the whole album. I really like this though. It's very, yeah.
3 years ago.
3 years ago, so she was about 21, 22, I can do math. When she wrote this album, 21, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. Wow, I'm good at math.
At the Orange Show Speedway, or someplace like that, it all looks the same. What a shame.
What a shame. She keeps saying what a shame over and over on this album. I think that's interesting. This is giving me country just a little bit. A little bit.
I'm in the middle of the crowd and it's like no time has passed.
Yes.
Expecting you to be there when I turn to my left.
I love the guitar on this song yet again. I mean, y'all know I love guitars. And every guitar on this album I've really enjoyed. This is another standout one. It's very punchy.
Right on the line between acceptable and angry your girlfriend. My mind is racing and I feel so strange. Last time I was here, you were with me. I had it all at the Orange Show Speedway, or someplace like that. It all looks the same. Everything changes. What a shame.
Everything changes, what a shame. That lyric got me a little bit. This one is just so different from the rest of the album to me. I do really like it. It's not my favorite sound on the album, but I do like it. But wow, this is just different. I'm getting country, just like a little bit of country in there. Maybe a lot of country, I don't know.
I fell in love at the Orange Show Speedway.
I love the stripped back moments on this album.
When you're racing head first towards something that'll kill you in 5 seconds flat. When I'm racing head first towards everything.
I just got chills at that line. Obviously, the album title coming in, racing towards something that'll kill you in 5 seconds flat. I feel like that almost encompasses the entire album, especially since it is the album title. It goes back to the first song on this album when, it felt like they were racing in this car towards something. She's sort of bringing that back, racing towards something that'll kill you in 5 seconds flat. I don't know. This is really getting me. Like, the way that it's tying together here just feels really genius to me. And you sort of see how this is a whole, like, concept album almost. It's genius.
When I'm racing head first towards everything that I want back.
I love that she ended on this guitar. Okay. Not now, Gracie. It's not even just that I loved this album. It's that it felt like such a masterpiece to me. It felt like it was so intentional, almost like a concept album. I don't know if it was a concept album, but that's just the feeling that I got from the continuous story that continued throughout it. Everything about it was really gorgeous to me. I feel like the production was one of the things that stood out the most to me on this album, specifically in the way that it felt like it aligned to the song, and it felt like it aligned completely with the lyrics. I have heard that on other songs and other albums, like that type of songwriting, but it really felt like it stood out so much on this album. The transitions, the sound, the feel of it, it was just so genius to me in that way. It really was. Yeah, I loved this album. I knew that I would probably like it since I liked Ceilings, and I felt like she had a similar vibe to some other artists that I loved. So I'm not surprised that I loved it, but I am still just taken aback. It's a very peaceful, calming album in a lot of the songs, and I really loved that. I needed that energy tonight. I feel like I've been a little bit sad lately, a little bit struggling lately, to be honest with you. And yeah, I don't know about you guys, but let me know how you're doing. This is my album ranking. What are some of my favorites? What are some of my least favorites? Always open to change and evolve over time, and feel free to disagree with me. Thank you guys so much for being here, for hanging out with me. I know this was a bit more chill, this was a bit more laid back of a video, and I hope that's okay. I just wanted this to be a little bit more of a cozy, chill vibe, and yeah, just a little bit comforting, a little bit peaceful. I'm really grateful for this album. I already feel like it's gonna be my comfort album. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.